Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's Hightower 5000 here, today bringing you a Broken Home quest guide. There are no quest requirements for this quest. You also want to bring no items along for this quest. This means have nothing in your inventory and also have no equipment equipped. Finally, once you are ready, you want to make your way to the North East of Varrock to the area shown on screen. So once you arrive at the quest start point, you want to go ahead and speak to Maria, who is just outside of the mansion. You'll then get the quest prompt. You want to go ahead and accept the quest. If for some reason if you do have anything on you that's either in your inventory or equipped, you need to go ahead and deposit it now. There is a deposit bank right beside you. So one or two things we need to actually note before we go in. Before entering through any door, check if there is smoke emitting from the bottom. If there is no smoke, enter the door normally. If there is smoke, right click, peek through the door, then click the enter room button. There will then be an animation. While peeking through doors, one will negate all damage taken from the ghost, the monster, or the purple cloud. So basically every time you go for a door, you just need to go ahead and check. This is different for every player, unfortunately. It's random when the smoke appears at a door. You also don't heal life points over time. Only mystery meat will heal you. Mystery meat restores all of your life points at once when eaten. Deaths are safe. Actually dying is part of this quest, so don't worry. There are save rooms which save your progress. Dying and then exiting the house or lobbying reverts to your last save. So save rooms are basically a checkpoint. I'll notify you when we actually reach a save room. Temporal chests cannot be opened on the first playthrough when completing the quest itself, so ignore them. And then timers are generally guides for the replay challenge. Challenges cannot be completed on the first playthrough, so these can also be ignored. This is a good quest to actually do 2 times over. It's going to be a very long one, but it's going to be quite tedious, but it does have some good rewards. Anyway, so you want to make your way up to the house. And then you want to enter through the door. Select option number 1, enter. So you then want to go through the door into the lobby. So you then want to go over to the western wall and then open the south door. This will be a safe room you're now entering into. You then want to go ahead and search the chest at the other end of the room to get some mystery meat. You then want to go through the northern door. Now as you can see, there is smoke emitting from the bottom. If there is smoke emitting from the bottom, remember you need to right click and peek. If there's no smoke, you can just go ahead and open the door. You then want to select enter room. You'll then be in this corridor here where you want to go through the western door. You'll then see Raven's key on the floor. Go ahead and pick that up. And then you'll also see clock hands. Go ahead and pick that up. You then want to leave the room through the eastern door. You then want to go through the southern door. This will take us back into a safe room. You then want to go ahead and use the clock hands on the grandfather clock, which should be just to the south of you. You'll then receive an eye gem. You then want to go through the door to the east. If you'll end up going through a door with smoke, you actually want to go back through it because you will be getting attacked. You then want to go back through the door. You then want to go over to the east side of the room. You then want to go through the door to the east. So you then want to go through the southern door. And then you want to go through the eastern door. As you can see, there's smoke coming from mine, so I'm going to go ahead and peek. You then want to enter the room. You then want to go ahead and sort the piles of books on the northern wall. So this next bit's a little bit of problem solving. All you want to do is click on the books to move them from the left to the right. You want to start off with the bottom. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and press the check button. It'll then probably come up with some sort of error. It might be the same as mine, it might not be. My errors are the first book causes the whole pile to topple over, the second book doesn't look right either. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these, and then I'm going to change the books up, and it's basically a process of elimination until you get them all in the right order. Eventually, when you get the pile correct, go ahead and hit check, and then you'll get this message here saying the pile of books seems to stay in place. As you put them back, you notice something falling. You'll then get some more eye gems into your inventory. So from here, you want to go back through the door to the west. And then you want to go back through the door to the north. You then want to go through the eastern door. And you then want to go through the northern door. You then want to go through the middle door on the southern wall. You'll then get into this room with a bunch of statues. So to solve this puzzle, we need to go ahead and move the statues. Note my camera is facing north for this. So you want to go ahead and push the west statue first of all. You then want to walk 2 tiles or steps south. You then want to go ahead and push the eastern statue. You then want to walk 1 step south, and then you want to push the western statue. You then want to go down into the southwest corner, and then you want to go ahead and push that statue into the corner itself. You then want to walk 1 step north and then 1 step east. You then want to push the statue beside you to the east. You then want to push the statue to your south. You then want to push the statue at your west to your west. You then want to go ahead and take from the table. This will give you the 4th eye gem. You then just want to exit through the door to the north. So you then want to climb up the stairs to the west of the corridor. You then want to open the door to the east. You then want to go through the door to the east. You then want to go through the door to the southwest. So you then want to go and search in Graham's research notes. You want to read through them, and then you'll get yourself a key and also a scroll fragment. You then want to go back through the eastern door. You then want to go through the door to the northwest. And then you want to go through the door to the west. You then want to open the door to the south. As you can see, smoke has appeared for me, so I'm going to go ahead and select the peek option. You then want to go ahead and enter room. You'll then unbolt the door. You'll then be in the upstairs lobby. So you then want to go over and open the door to your west. You then want to open the door to the south. You then want to go ahead and search the dead servant on the bed. Select option number 1, yes. And then you should get the 5th eye gem. You then want to open the door to your west. I'm going to have to peek here because there is smoke appearing. You then want to go west and then draw back the curtain. Select option number 1, yes. And then you'll see a faceless servant. You then want to talk to the faceless servant. Select option number 1, yes, to search, and then you'll be given another key. So you then want to leave through the door to your east. You then want to go through the door to the north. As you can see, mine just got smoke, so I'm going to go ahead and peek. You then want to go through the door to the north. And then you want to go through the door to the north again. This will be to the northeast. You then want to open the door to the south, which is in the middle of the room. This should be unlocked with the statue key. There should then be an eye gem on the floor. You want to go ahead and take that. You then want to go ahead and investigate the statue twice. You will have now lost 2 eye gems as you would have placed them in the statue's pockets. You then want to open the door to the west. You then want to go ahead and investigate this statue twice. You then want to open the door to the south. You then want to go ahead and investigate this statue twice as well. You then want to go through the door to the east. You then want to go ahead and take the scythe key, which is on the floor. So you then want to go back through the door to your west. You then want to go through the door to your north. You then want to go through the door to your east. And then you want to go through the door to your north again. This should then return us to the hallway. So you then want to go through the western door again. You then want to go through the southern door. And then you want to go through the door to the east to return to the upstairs lobby. So you then want to unlock the door to the east. You then want to open the door to the southeast. This is a safe room and is another checkpoint. So you then want to go ahead and investigate the shrine. This will then give you a grand piano key and also a skull key. You then want to go ahead and search the chest. This should give you more mystery meat. You then want to leave the room via the northern door. So you then want to go ahead and peek through the door to the west. This time when you get the option, click go back. So you then want to unlock the door to the northeast. You then want to go through the door to the northwest. And then you want to go through the door to the west. You then want to climb down the stairs. You then want to go through the door to the southeast. This is the far southeast. You then want to go through the door to the west. Your screen will then start to shake and then the clouds of purple smoke will arrive. You just want to continue to go through the door as fast as possible. So you then want to go ahead and open the western door. Note that this room will be purple as well. You then want to make your way over to the southwest. And then you want to go through that door. You'll then be back in another safe room. So you then want to go through the door to the north. You then want to go through the door to your north. As I can see, this is another peak door, as there is smoke appearing at the bottom. You then want to select Enter Room. You will then unlock this door with the skull key. You then want to go through the door beside you, which is the one to the southeast. You then want to go ahead and search the scribblings. You'll then find a scroll fragment. You then want to leave the room via the western door. You then want to go through the northern door. You then want to go through the door to the west. There should then be a piano in the room. You want to go ahead and play this. You'll then use your piece of piano on this. So we're now going to go through the door to the south. This is hidden in the wall. As soon as you get in, this is a purple room. So you want to go ahead and search the scorched skeleton in the southeast corner for an eye gem. Then you want to leave the room. Do note that the damage of the purple gas does interrupt your search. So make sure you leave the room with an eye gem. The door will be in the same place against the northern wall. So you then want to leave through the door to your east. You then want to go through the door to the far southeast. And you then want to go ahead and climb down the stairs. So you then want to open through the northwestern door. This is another safe room. You then want to go ahead and search the chest, and this will give us another piece of mystery meat. You might want to go ahead and eat a piece, considering we've just been in a purple room and there's not another one coming up for a while. So you then want to go back through the door. So you then want to go to the western wall and then go through the northern door. There should then be a butler. You want to go ahead and search him, and then you should get another key. You then want to go back through the door. You then want to go over to the northern wall and then go through the eastern door. You will then open this up with the key we just obtained. You then want to go ahead and walk to avoid some damage. You then want to follow the path round to the southeast. And then you want to go through that door. So you then want to open the middle door in the northern wall. You then want to go ahead and search the chest of drawers. You'll then get a new item. You then want to go back through the door. You then want to go ahead and open up the door to your northeast. You then want to go ahead and use a large pipette on the pig. You then want to leave the room. You then want to go through the door to your east. You then want to go ahead and search the furnace. From this you should get some human ashes. You then want to go back through the door. So there should be a cauldron in the southwestern corner. You want to go over to it. So you then want to go ahead and use your large pipette of pig bile on the cauldron, and then you want to go ahead and use your human ashes on it. You then want to go ahead and use the pipette on the cauldron, and this should then give you some alkaline. You then want to go ahead and use this on the door to the south, and then you want to go through the door. You then want to go through the door to your west. For me, this is another door with smoke, so I'm going to go ahead and peek. You then want to enter into the room. Select option number 1, yes. You then want to go ahead and investigate the frozen servant. Select option number 1, take the key. Select option number 1, pull the key free. You'll then be given a doll key. You then want to leave the room via the eastern door. So you then want to go through the door to the northeast. There'll then be some key hooks along the northern wall you want to go ahead and take from. You should then get a snake key. You then want to climb up the ladder. Note we are going to be going into a purple room here. As soon as you get up there, you want to use the stairs and then open the western door. Select option number 1, yes. So go ahead and use the staircase. And then you want to go through the western door. This might be a good time to go ahead and eat another piece of mystery food. You then want to go ahead and open the western door in this room. This will then be opened with the doll key. You then want to go ahead and ascend the stairs. There should then be a Tusk's key right in front of you. Go ahead and then pick that up. You then just want to go ahead and speak to the ghost very quickly. So you then want to descend down the stairs. You then want to go through the door to your east. You then want to go through the door to your north. And then you want to go through the door to your east. You then want to go ahead and unlock the southeastern door. This will use the Tusk's key, and you then want to go through the door. You then want to go ahead and investigate Bust, which is just to the south of you. And this will then reveal a trapdoor in the southwestern corner. You then want to go ahead and enter down that trapdoor. You then want to go ahead and search the Fief. You should then get another eye gem. You'll then obtain 2 eye gems. You then want to climb back up the ladder. You then want to go back through the door to the north. You then want to go through the middle door on the southern wall. So you then want to follow the path again, so we're going through the western door. Then the southern door. And then finally the eastern door. So you then want to go ahead and investigate the statue in this room twice. You'll then go ahead and use the eye gems on it. You then want to go ahead and search the door on the western wall. This door is part of the wall and it is in the northwestern corner. This is another safe room. So you then want to take from Shrine of the Sun. This will then oddly give you Mother's hairbrush. You then want to return back to the hallway, so you want to go through the door to your west. You then want to go through the door to your west again. You then want to go through the door to your north. You then want to go through the door to your east. And then you want to go through the door to your north. You then want to go through the door to the west. You then want to go through the door to the south. And then you want to go through the door to your west. You then want to ascend the stairs again. You then want to go ahead and then re-speak with the spirit. You then want to go through all of the dialogue, and then eventually you should get another key at Noose Key. So a quick warning, a monster now chases you through most corridors. Touching it kills you. Keep running through the hallways as fast as you possibly can from now on. Can't be hurt if you're interacting with doors or other objects. You also might want to go ahead and watch this part first, just due to the fact that I'm going to be doing it as I'm saying it, so you're not going to get too much advancement. So you then want to leave the room via the eastern door. You then want to go through the door to your east. You then want to go through the northern door. You then want to go through the door to your northeast. Then you want to go ahead and quickly open the southern door. You then want to go ahead and open and climb into the cupboard in the southeast of the room. Note that the monsters and ghosts do not attack you in the basement, so you can go ahead and have a breather here. So you then want to make your way halfway along the tunnel to the west, and then you should see two glowing beams of light coming through the wall. You want to go ahead and peek through the wall at this point. You then want to select the go back option. You then want to go through the door to the west. You then want to go ahead and open the northeastern door. You then want to enter the room on the northern wall to the west. This will take you back into another safe room. So you then want to go back through the door. You then want to descend the stairs. You then want to go ahead and open the door to your east. And then you want to go ahead and descend them stairs as well. So you then want to go round to the door. So you then want to go ahead and move all the statues bar the one to the very north. Once you've done that, you want to go ahead and stand on the yellow pressure plate in the middle. You then want to go through the door, and then you want to go ahead and descend the stairs. You then want to head north, and then you want to descend those stairs. You then want to go ahead and descend the stairs to the north again. There should then be a rope which is named mountaineering gear. You want to go ahead and use this. Select option number 1, yes. This will take us down to another safe room. So you then want to go ahead and search the chest to the north. This should then give you some more mystery meat. So you then want to go through the door to your east. You then want to go ahead and search the reception desk. This should then give you some notes and also a key. You then want to open and go through the northern door. And then you want to go ahead and go through the eastern door. You then want to run along to the east of the corridor and then open that door. This will then use up your chains key. So you then want to head south. And then you want to go ahead and open up the eastern door. This is just before the rubble. You then want to go ahead and open the door to your east. So just beside you there should be the southwestern cell. You want to cross over the gangplank and then you want to go into the cell. There should be a dagger key on the floor. You want to go ahead and pick this up. So you then want to return to the safe room from here. So you want to then go through the door to the west. You then want to go through the door to the west again. You then want to go through the door to the northwest. You then want to go through the door to the west again. You then want to go through the door to the south. You then want to go through the door to the west again. So we're now back in the safe room. You then want to go ahead and climb the rope. This is up against the west side of the room and it's not very visible at all. Once you climb up this rope, we'll now be out of the safe room. You then want to go ahead and ascend 4 flights of stairs. So you want to climb up 4 flights of stairs. Once you've climbed up 4 flights of stairs, you then want to go through the western door. And then you want to go ahead and climb up the stairs again. You then want to go back into the room on the northern wall to the west. This will take us back into the safe room we were just in about 3 or 4 minutes ago. So you then want to leave this safe room again. We're now going to be ascending the stairs. Warning, the monsters chase you after this room. Anyway, so you want to ascend the stairs. When you get up the stairs, you want to open the north door, then the southwest door, then the south door, then the south door. So go through the door to your north. You then want to go through the door to your southwest. You then want to go through the door to your south. And then you want to go through the door to your south again. It should then take us into another safe room, I believe. You don't have to move right now, you are safe in this room, you'll not get attacked. So you want to make your way over to the eastern door, however don't go through it yet. When we go through the eastern door there's going to be purple. You then want to go ahead and use the stairs to climb back up to the upper floor of the main lobby. You then want to go ahead and move the servant and open the eastern door. The servant is beside the eastern door. You then want to open the southern west door quickly. If you cannot do this, then go southeast safe and then go back and try again. So you then want to open the door. Very quickly we want to go ahead and climb the stairs. You then want to go ahead and move the servant. You then want to enter through the eastern door. Once you're in this corridor, you want to go ahead and try enter the southwestern room very quickly. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough and then the monster managed to get into the room. So what I did was I went to the southeastern room. That is fair enough as well. This is a safe room, so you're fine in here like I mentioned earlier on. All you simply want to do is go back out the corridor if you do land up going into the southeastern room and then going along into the southwestern room. You'll then open this up with the dagger key. You then want to go ahead and investigate Ingram. You then want to go ahead and search Ingrim's Rantings, which is at the foot of his bed. You then want to go through this book. You'll then find another fragment piece. You then want to go ahead and combine all three of these, and this should give you a break curse scroll. So we're now going to go through the door to the north. You then want to run east away from the monster. You then want to use the scroll on the monster. You then want to run to your east, and then you want to go ahead and use the scroll on the monster. You then want to go ahead and speak with the monster. You then can go ahead and choose either option here for Ormod's Fate. I'm just going to select option number 2. You then want to go through the door to the west. You'll land up in the purple room again, however this time you shouldn't get hurt. You then want to use the stairs and then climb down. There should then be someone here called Lenayan. Go ahead and speak with. You then want to go through all of the dialogue. You then want to open the door to your south. You'll then get the option to leave the mansion. You want to select option number 1, yes. You then want to go down to your south and then go back to Maria. Go ahead and then speak with her. And that'll be the quest complete. So congratulations, you've completed Broken Home. You're awarded with a small XP lamp, an Asylum Doctor's Ring, the Pulled Away emote, unlocked Broken Home hard mode, and also 2 treasure hunter keys. Thank you very much for watching this quest guide. Please leave a like, rating, subscribe if you are new around here. Go down into the description below and check out my other quest CDs playlist, but I'm sure I'll be able to help you out with another quest. And that's all for this video, so thanks very much for watching. My name is Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.